MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Noah Syndergaard gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, any thoughts?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in the 2-count strike and watch him put them away. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second baseman.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, 3 for 10. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike. Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Here comes another 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Duda makes the play here. 2 gone now.
Batting 4th.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Digging in, Michael Conforto. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hitter, Michael Conforto.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Batting second, center fielder.
In is Curtis Granderson as it's grounded sharply to first. A step on the bag for 1, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Hit hard to short. Swanson brings it in. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Here's Lucas Duda now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. In there for strike 1, 0-1. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Adonis Garcia digs in now.
Adonis Garcia.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Way outside. 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled him off.
And another foul ball.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, catcher
Tyler Flowers. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Good action on the sinker. 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the side. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
As Drupal Cabrera.
Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting 6th. Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jay Bruce stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Teheran sets. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the 2-1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one.
For the Braves.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Jace Peterson. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 1 for 4. Dribbled to the right side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Stepping in now, Brandon Phillips dribbled down the 3rd baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Gloved by right. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. First time up, he went down looking. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. And that's the third out. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Shea Bruce.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Oh-1, here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Markakis has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Curtis Granderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. To short, hit hard. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Adonis Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Flowers.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right behind him.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Now a flare out toward right center. Walker trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jace Peterson tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. See right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman's holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or...
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And I think that just shows how much that 3-run homer affected him. He was still kicking himself for that mistake, and then he made another. Clearly, these guys are seeing him really well right now.
Off next for the
Here's
left.
Jay Bruce now.
Right fielder.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kemp to the track. Out of here. And how about that? Back to back to back home runs. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. Third home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. That's a nice piece of hitting. It may not go down the box score as a base hit, but he's hanging in there. You're down 2 strikes, and he throws that breaking ball away, and you fouled it off to give yourself a chance. That's a nice at bat.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing hard, liner to left center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Josh Collmenter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing from Granderson and a routine ground ball to second base. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking pitch blocked by Flowers. The 0-1 on its way. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 11.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Brandon Phillips is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets you run.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the break. Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Duda in his career versus this pitcher, 2 for 9. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The shortstop, number 13.
Digging in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Inciarte. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Walker waits on the 1-0. Rips this one to first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Line toward the gap in left center. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jay Bruce. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to. So here's Matt Kemp now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Cespedes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Third baseman, number 13. Adonis Garcia.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, David Wright.
David Wright is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Markakis is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Number 3.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. A tag for one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll step. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jerry Blevins.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in once again, Jace Peterson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
1 ball,
too high.
2 strikes.
1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Digging in to try to.
Leading off for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11. Enter Inciarte.
Addison Reed comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Addison.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ender Inciarte becomes the first out of the inning. Brandon Phillips is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 5.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the end. Ready for another shot now. David Wright. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Markakis. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, but
trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away. And he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte's there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Riding in once again, Lucas Duda. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is there. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the. So here's Matt Kemp now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 13.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Career history with Addison Reed, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Drilled to first.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it out.
Now batting, catcher,
Tyler Flowers is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Snap throw from the catcher. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Again down to second. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-2 the final in this game. The Mets wrap out 19 hits. Noah Syndergaard gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Julio Teheran permitted